Hello class, we're going to be working on multiplying fractions today, just a review. So I wanted to post a video because I know last week a lot of you were confused and you still weren't getting it. So I'm going to go over a couple examples on here so that way you can watch it in class and hopefully that'll help you with your worksheet. So if we're multiplying fractions, let's do example 1 together. So if I have 3/4 times 8/9. Okay. Well, what I want to think of is I want to think of what the greatest common factor is. We're going to do the butterfly method. What's the greatest common factor between 4 and 8? We'll say I don't know. Well, let's do that cake method. You might remember the cake method from 6th grade. So if I'm doing the cake method, say I know both these are going to be even numbers. So I can take out a 2, right? Well, what's 4 divided by 2? 2. And what's 8 divided by 2? 4. All right, well, am I done? Can something else come out? Yeah, another 2. All right, well, what's 2 divided by 2? 1. And what's 4 divided by 2? 2. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two numbers that I'm left with and I'm going to multiply them together. So 2 times 2 equals 4. So my greatest common factor, my GCF, is 4. Okay. So I'm going to divide both of these numbers over here by 4. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So I can do the same thing with the 3 and the 9. What's the GCF between 3 and 9? 3. So 3 divided by 3 would be 1, and 9 divided by 3 would be 3. So now I'm going to take, I'll use the highlighter, 1 times 2 for the numerators, and 1 times 3 for my denominators. And 1 times 2 is 2, and 1 times 3 is 3. And it's in simplest form. Nothing going to both 2 and 3 besides 1. So we're done. All right, well, let's try another problem together. If I have problem 2, 7 over 32 times 8 over 17. Okay, well, first, let's do a butterfly. Can anything go into both 7 and 17 besides 1? No, because 7 and 17 are both prime numbers, so just 1 and themselves go into it. All right, that was easy. Let's look at another one. 32 and 8. Say I don't know what both goes into 32 and 8. Okay, that's fine. Let's make our cake. 32 and 8. All right, well, I for sure know 2 goes into both of them. So then I'm going to be left with 32 divided by 2 is 16, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. Okay, well, I know 2 goes into both of those. Okay, 16 divided by 2 is 8, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. Well, 2 can still go into both of those. I know, crazy. All right, so 8 divided by 2 would be 4, and 2 divided by 2 would be 1. So I know I'm done now because I have a 1. Nothing going to both those besides 1 in themselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply these three numbers. So I'm going to take 2 times 2 times 2. And I know that equals 8. So my GCF is 8. So I'm going to divide this one by 8. 32 divided by 8 is 4. And 8 divided by 8 is 1. Okay. So now I'm going to multiply across. 7 times 1 is going to be 7. Well, Miss Hahn, I don't know what 17 times 4 is off the top of my head. Well, that is fine. You can either use multiplication chart, or just right off to the side, you can take 17 times 4. 4 times 7 is 28. And 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. And nothing can go to both 7 and 68 besides itself and 1. So 68 can't go into 7, 7 can't go into 68, and the only thing that's common between the two is 1. So you're done. It's as easy as that. Just find the GCF and divide by it.